This question is to determine positive definite quadratic forms, determining k values. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel Math Tutor 8285. Your subscription fuels the passion. Let's grow together. Thank you so much. Let the quadratic form 2 times x1 squared plus 5 times x2 squared plus x3 squared plus 2 times k times x1 times x2 plus 2 times x1 times x3 minus 4 times x2 times x3 be positive definite. Determine the possible values of k. First step is to write the matrix of the quadratic form. The symmetric matrix corresponding to this quadratic form is row 1, 2, k1, row 2, k5, negative 2, row 3, 1, negative 2, 1. To check whether the quadratic form is positive definite, we apply Sylvester's criterion, which requires that all the leading principal minors of the matrix must be strictly positive. Next step is to compute the leading principal minors. First, the 1 by 1 principal minor is simply the top left element of the matrix, which is 2. That is clearly positive. Next, we compute the 2 by 2 leading principal minor formed by the top left 2 rows and columns. The determinant is 2 times 5 minus k squared, which simplifies to 10 minus k squared. This must be greater than 0. Therefore, k squared must be less than 10. This gives the condition k is between negative square root of 10 and positive square root of 10. Now, we compute the 3 by 3 determinant of the whole matrix. We expand along the first row. 2 times the determinant of the bottom right 2 by 2 matrix, minus k times the determinant formed from the second and third columns of the first and third rows, plus 1 times the determinant formed from the second and third columns of the first and second rows. This gives 2 times the quantity 5 times 1 minus negative 2 times negative 2, minus k times the quantity k times 1 minus negative 2 times 1, plus 1 times the quantity k times negative 2 minus 5 times 1. Simplifying step by step. 2 times open parenthesis 5 minus 4 close parenthesis gives 2, minus k times open parenthesis k plus 2 close parenthesis gives negative k squared minus 2k, plus 1 times open parenthesis negative 2 k minus 5 close parenthesis gives negative 2 k minus 5. Combining everything, 2 minus k squared minus 2 k minus 2 k minus 5, which simplifies to negative k squared minus 4 k minus 3. We now require this entire expression to be greater than 0. So, negative k squared minus 4 k minus 3 must be positive. That's the same as k squared plus 4k plus 3 must be negative. Factoring this, the product of k plus 1 and k plus 3 must be less than 0, which gives k is between negative 3 and negative 1. Next step is to combine conditions. From the second step, we have 2 conditions. First, that k is between negative square root of 10 and positive square root of 10. Second, that k is between negative 3 and negative 1. The intersection of these 2 intervals is k is between negative 3 and negative 1. This is the final answer. Many students forget to check the third minor and stop too early. Be sure to check all principal minors. To test if a quadratic form is positive definite, always remember Sylvester's criterion. Every leading principal minor must be positive. That's it for this question solving. This video is based on our math tutoring blog and class recordings. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to our channel Math Tutor 8285 and turn on the notification bell. Press the like button. Your subscription fuels the passion. Let's grow together. Thank you so much.